Wildwood's newest location on the southern end of the city of Schenectady has been open for less than 3 months. In that time, the organization has been able to expand its daily support programming to 40 additional people.
We say we support people to have their best lives, people with disabilities, and we support families as well. So whatever that looks like for people, we look at it very individualized and a very holistic approach. So whatever they need, we try to meet them where they are.
CEO Lou Deep has led Wildwood for 5 years.
Well, I think, we feel at our core, and as so many do, that people with disabilities are equal citizens in New York and nationwide and everywhere. And so we feel like the importance of what we do is to get them to be able to, like I said, live their best lives, but also be seen in the community as true equals and truly embedded in these communities, not just pushing in.
Apart from the daily routine provided at the 4 Wildwood locations in the region, the individuals supported also get opportunities to volunteer with local organizations. They help deliver food to Capital Region senior citizens and prepare meals at local soup kitchens. 42-year-old Aaron Weinberg says coming to Wildwood weekly has helped him set and meet his own goals.
Volunteering, maintaining your own personal space, and another subject goal is just be having fun and just chilling.
Diane Perino has been helping individuals with developmental disabilities for 15 years. She joined Wildwood when it merged with the Alternative Living Group in 2022. She gets a bit emotional when talking about how far some of the folks she's worked alongside have come.
They become different people. They become a part of society. They love going out in the community, and that's changed a lot. Our society is much more accepting of this population now, and that's what's great about having day programs, because they're able to get out into society and they feel like productive members of the society when they go out and they do the volunteering, and it makes them feel good too.
With all of the positivity and personal growth happening at Wildwood locations across the region, a very difficult conversation is looming on the periphery. Last month, a memo by the Department of Justice threatened to upend 3 decades of precedent and progress toward protecting the rights of individuals with disabilities. The memo revised the federal government's interpretation of what states must provide when it comes to caring for people with disabilities. As is and has been the practice for 30 years, states are required to pay for care that allows individuals to stay within their communities, as opposed to being institutionalized. But the DOJ opinion could open the door for states to slash funding for vital community-based services. Perino says the new interpretation of the so-called integration mandate is heartbreaking.
When I think of all the years that I've invested in working with the gentleman that I work with, it would seem like, it's time not wasted, because they're still where they are now, but they still have a ways to go, and we still have work to do. So for that to be taken away from us and taken away from them, it would be tragic.
Deep says since the memo was released, there's been a lot of fear.
They are your family. They just, you cannot do this work and be detached, right? And so you feel like they are threatened, and then you feel like that's you get very kind of like a visceral reaction, like I said, at the beginning, and so it does resonate. You do see it, like we have talked about it here. We're all feeling it on different levels. Maybe I'm feeling it more from an administrative, because what does that mean? But people closer to services are absolutely just angry and frustrated, and so we're doing our best to try to manage that, those expectations, and balance the need for vigilance with the need for calm and patience. We're a long way from anything ever being enacted.
Organizations like Wildwood rely heavily on state support. While no dramatic shifts are expected in the near future, leaders like State Assemblyman Angelo Santa Barbara, who chairs the Assembly's Committee on People with Disabilities, are already working to implement safeguards to ensure continued care. In 2024, New York voters approved a measure to enshrine protections for individuals with developmental disabilities in the state's constitution. Facility manager Shannon Haas puts the memo's potential impact bluntly.
We're working with human beings. They have their struggles. We all have our own struggles, but they deserve the best life possible. And that is not an institution at all.
Reporting for the Southern Adirondack Bureau on the campus of Skidmore College, I'm Aaron Shello-Levine for WAMC News.